I never thought I'd be the one to collapse from a stroke. At 52, the owner of a small auto repair shop in District 9, I had always seen myself as a healthy man, eating normally, working regularly, and often joking with friends. I'm healthier than most young people these days. But one morning in June last year, while making coffee, I felt a tingling numbness in my left arm. It was a strange sensation, like someone was tightening a nerve inside my body. The coffee cup slipped from my hand and shattered on the floor. I tried to bend down to pick it up, but I couldn't control my arm. My face drooped to one side, my lips stiffened, and I couldn't speak. My mind felt foggy, as if I were drifting through a bizarre dream. In that moment, I knew something serious was happening. Fortunately, my wife was home. She panicked when she saw me sitting still, half of my body frozen. But instead of falling into chaos, she remembered something a doctor once said on a TV show. If you see signs of a stroke, call emergency services immediately. Don't wait. Within 5 minutes, an ambulance was on its way. I was taken to the hospital within the golden hour, about 60 minutes after the symptoms first appeared. Later, the doctor told me that if we had delayed even 30 more minutes, I might have lost my ability to speak, or worse, been paralyzed for life. When I regained consciousness after the emergency treatment, my head was pounding, and the left side of my body was still numb. But I was alive, and I could feel my wife's warm tears falling on my hand. I knew I had just returned from the thin line between life and death. The days that followed were a challenging journey. I had to relearn how to hold a spoon, how to lift my own arm, how to take small steps like a child. There were days I was so exhausted I just wanted to give up. I remember once burying my head on the rehab table and crying. But then I remembered what the doctor said. You still have a chance. Don't waste it. So I kept going. Every day, I pushed myself through the exercises. Even if I could only lift one finger a little bit, I'd smile as a reward. Some days I was angry at my own body for failing to do the simplest tasks. But other days I cried tears of joy just because I managed to feed myself one spoonful of rice for the first time in nearly 3 months. A year after the stroke, I still don't move as quickly as I used to, but I'm back at my beloved repair shop. I work slower now, but with more appreciation. Every morning, my wife and I take a walk around the small park behind our house. I eat with less salt, I sleep on time, and I no longer work through the night like before. My life now is quieter, slower, but full of gratitude. I share this story not to scare anyone, but so that you, if you're listening, understand that a stroke is not the end. If treated in time, if hope is not given up, there is still a chance to live, and to live well. If you have a loved one who has had a stroke, please don't abandon them. Every step they take, every small movement they regain, is a victory. And if you're taking your health for granted, like I once did, please remember, being healthy isn't just about having no illness. It's about listening to your body before it's too late. I used to think strokes only happened to other people, older, weaker people, not me. But the truth is, illness spares no one. Sometimes life is determined by just a few minutes, and by how we choose to live each day. If there's one thing I want to leave you with, it's this. Don't wait until your body cries out before you. Start caring about your health. Love yourself starting today with small, wise choices. Eat more mindfully, rest adequately, and listen to the quiet signals your body gives. Thank you for listening to my story. If you found it helpful, please share it with your loved ones, because who knows, one small action today might save a life tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe to Health Stories for you to follow more real, powerful, and inspiring health journeys from everyday life. Every week, we'll bring you stories that could change how you see health and how you see yourself. Live healthy, live meaningfully, and live without regrets.